Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's D. We got a video here by Carwow. This is testing how much power performance cars really have, part 1. So I guess they're putting all 4 of these whips on the dyno, and we're going to see if their manufacturers are capping about how much power these cars actually like make. But yeah, man, it should be pretty interesting here. Of course, I'm taking the freaking RS7. That's right here. This is RS7, right? I think so. Yeah, that's RS7. Yeah, I'm taking the RS7. But these are all beautiful German cars. They're all German cars. Wow. Mercedes, Beamer, and Porsche with Audi. Okay, well, this should be pretty interesting right here. Shout out to Carwow. Shout out to y'all for letting me know to go ahead and check this out. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. Without further ado, let's get into this thing. Let's see if they cap or if they for real.
How much power do these performance cars really make? To find out, I'm going to put them on the dyno and then compare the results to what these performance cars, how much power do these performance cars
that's
really
RS6,
make?
I'm
To
tripping.
find out, I'm going to put them on the dyno and then compare the results to what the manufacturers say they should do. Then I'm going to put them on some scales and weigh them and see how that compares to what they say they should weigh. Are the owners of these cars going to be happy with the results or rather disappointed? Buy, sell,
Carwow.
We're going to start this video by testing the power on the Audi RS6. So we've got it structured as the dyno. We've had it brought down by Connor. It's a nice car.
It is indeed.
The car's got a 4-litre twin-turbo V8. It's supposed to put out 600 horsepower and 800 newton meters of torque. We're going to see if that's true or not. Do you think it's going to do over or under the claimed horsepower figure?
I'm hoping.
Honestly, it might. I feel like better. I feel like it's going to do better. I don't know.
Do you think
We'll see.
it's going to do over or under the claimed horsepower figure?
I feel like it's going to do
hoping
over.
It does over, to be honest with you. I'm a bit skeptical.
You're a bit scared. So actually you hope that it will do more, but you think it's going to do less?
Yes.
Let's find out.
What's up with the booty being all dusty? It's almost like he took it off-roading or something. Woo, that you can hear them turbos sound beautiful.
Right, we've done the runs with the RS6 on the dyno. We've done 3 runs. We're going to take the best figures overall, okay? So, this car's supposed to be doing 600 horsepower. What's the best horsepower figure you got, SM? This is SM, by the way, from Onyx.
Nice to meet you guys.
Who are lending us their dyno.
They're supposed to be
today.
doing
go on,
600. Let's see.
We got is 598.8 brake horsepower.
So, round up, 599 horsepower.
Well, I'm sure my friend's going to be pretty happy with
It's
that.
lost a horse.
Well, I guess you could round it off to 600.
You know.
I'm only joking. That's pretty blooming good. It's bang on the
So
money.
599. That's
Torque, though.
Torque figures are a bit over. It's pushing 818.2 newton meters and 818.3. It's the best one.
So 818
0.3
newton meters, pretty consistent
Wow.
as well with the torque, a little bit over standard, and the torque curve itself.
Is strong.
Yeah, I used to have an RS6 and it did feel real consistent and strong. Didn't launch quite as well as the BMW, so it's going to be interesting to see what power that puts out, but you've got to be happy with that, right? Well,
Very happy.
your mate's got to be
Well,
happy.
he's very happy. I can
Yeah, I'll be
You
happy.
can feel
I'm
it
going to phone him
already.
right now.
But this is only half
That's
the story,
fire.
right? Because we need to check out the power to weight ratio, and for that, we need to weigh the car. And if it's quite a lot heavier than what Audi says, then that might not be quite so impressive overall.
Indeed.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Well, Connor, we were happy with the performance figures, but are we going to be happy with how much this car weighs? So Chris from AWM has had it on the scales. So the car is listed as 2,075 kilos. But Chris, how heavy have you found it to be in reality?
So this car weighs 2199 kilos.
That's quite a lot.
What?
It is. It's a bit gutting, actually.
I know the manufacturer.
Do you have stuff in the car?
Called DIN, which they have fluids in the car and 90% full fuel tank. The fuel tank on this car is about 38% full, so we've got to do a calculation to add in the weight of the fuel to get it to be comparative. So if we do
Yeah.
that, Chris, what would this car be weighing if it had 90% full fuel tank?
2217.
Ooh, right.
That's
No,
heavy.
it's pretty heavy. Now, I know this car, it looks like it's got a aftermarket kit on it, so some added side skirts and something at the front here as well.
I'd say that's the majority of the weight.
Aren't there some spaces on the wheels as well?
There may be some spaces on there, which is probably a bit of weight as well, to be
And
honest with
is
you.
there some lead in the boot as well?
Slight.
A slight bit of
Slight
lead.
bit of lead.
Anyway, so it's quite a bit heavier I'm not sure what the reason for that could
Quite
be.
a
Could be
bit.
because it's got those bits and fully loaded with kit. I don't know, but anyway, it's heavier than the listed figure. Now, the power to weight ratio
That's
for this car,
interesting.
when you take the standard horsepower and the claimed weight, should be 289 horsepower per tonne. Now, the car's bang on the money with the power output, but the weight has dragged it down. It's now got a power to weight ratio of 270 horsepower per tonne for this very car in reality. How would your friend feel about that?
I think it'd be a bit emotional, to be honest with you. I have to be honest. Yes, I would be.
Let's move on to the next car. This is Afi. This is Afi's E63S.
Yep.
So,
E63S, bro. That car is crazy
going
looking.
to outperform it?
Come on, we're talking AMGs. Team AMG.
Right, okay.
You got to live up to it.
Well, we're going to find out if it will
Team
do in a moment.
AMG.
So, it's got a 4-litre twin-turbo V8, like the Audi. This one puts out 612 horsepower, claimed, and 850 newton meters, claimed. You reckon it's going to go, what, higher than that? Lower than that? What do you reckon?
I reckon it should do 600.
I feel like it's gonna go
Oh, you
lower.
reckon
I don't
it's
know
going
why.
to under what Mercedes say?
I do too.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be under.
If we get
Team AMG.
600, we're happy because we beat the Audi, right?
Well,
The
by
Audi,
1
obviously.
horsepower.
But no, you know what? 610.
610. Okay. Well, let's find out if you're right.
It was 612. He says it's gonna be 610. Man, that car is so nice looking, all black. That's the type of car you take your little lady out to into the city with. And y'all go to like a high-end restaurant or something, bro, for a date night. That's that type of car right there, bro.
I'll tell you what, Afi, that AMG just sounded epic running up on the dyno, didn't it?
Insane. They always sound epic.
Definitely
that sounds
sounded
amazing.
better and more powerful than the Audi, but in reality, was it more powerful? What did the
Let's
numbers
see,
say?
let's see,
Go on,
Dyno
Afi,
Max.
let us know.
Okay,
go.
so in terms of power-wise, we got 635.7.
What?
Now there you go. Team AMG all the way, eh?
Yeah, 636.
Dude,
then.
that's like
You-
a huge difference, though. What?
There you go. Team AMG all the way, eh?
Yeah, 630.
Look at this. Claimed to have 612, but it actually does 636.
36 then.
Mercedes.
You were doubting. You were like, oh, you know,
Mercedes,
600.
what's going on?
Oh, no, 610.
Yeah, I gotta switch that to 636 now.
Do you know what? That isn't the best story, is it?
Nope. Look at that. Just over 3,000 RPM. You've got a ton of torque kicking in there. It does drop off, but do you want to know the torque figure?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be
Yeah, what's the
850,
torque?
What we're doing, that's more,
We've
isn't it?
got 935.7 newton meters.
No way. What?
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Away because, you know,
I
if
thought it was
it's
gonna
really
be
heavy, the gains you make in
underneath.
power and torque could be offset
like way
by gains
over
that
it.
it might be making in terms of weight. So we've got to get it on the scales before we get to X-side and see how it measures up in terms of what the claimed weight is. But at the moment, it's looking pretty good for the AMG. After your car's supposed to weigh
Yeah.
2,010 kilos. Chris, what does it actually weigh?
2,092
92.
kilos.
Right, so a bit heavier, quite a bit heavier. Like, however, hasn't it
It's
got
gotta be the
fuel?
fluids.
Does indeed.
So we need to adjust down a bit. If it had 90% full tank of fuel, what would it weigh?
2,086.
So quite a bit heavier.
Yes.
Those gains of power have been offset by the weight. Now the car's claim power to weight ratio is 305 horsepower per tonne. When I did the maths, because you've got more horsepower, it's made up for the weight, and it's still exactly the same, 305 horsepower per tonne that it's supposed to have. You do one at the moment, but are you about to be upstaged by the BMW? This is Harry.
All right,
Harry,
we're going
you
Beamer
brought
now.
down a BMW M5 competition.
Yo, y'all let me know which one of these cars would you get?
BMWs are famous for producing.
I may have to get
amazing
that
power
AMG
So 4.4
or
litre
the
twin turbo
Porsche.
V8. BMW says
Probably the AMG though.
25 horsepower and 750 newton meters of torque. Are you going above that? or
625.
below that?
It would be ideal for 625.
You reckon it's going to be 625 bang on the money?
Realistically, 625.
Yeah, it's probably
You're
625
looking under.
for sure, for
Yeah.
I
sure.
think over. I think like 630, maybe even the same as the Mercedes.
That would
maybe.
be nice.
Well, let's get it running and find out what the truth is.
Yeah. Sounds amazing, bro.
We've run the BMW up on the dyno. You were expecting 620, so a little bit pessimistic. I was expecting like 630 odd. Optimistic. What's the reality? So what's the most horsepower?
Best one, 651.7.
What? Wow. Oh my God. So 652 horsepower. It's supposed to do 625. I knew BMW.
Ain't no way these are stock, bro. How?
On the performance of their cars. Right, talk though. So it's supposed to do 750.
Why is the claim so much lower though? Like, that's crazy.
Best one we got is 863 newton meters.
What?
110 newton meters over.
That is.
Nah, the dyno ain't working right.
You know what? Drag race these cars, right?
The dyno ain't working right.
They
What
win
the
those drag
heck?
races, especially in the rolling races as well. They absolutely.
This is
just
crazy.
fly. Now we need to check out the weight. Is it going to be under? Is the weight going to be under, or do you reckon the weight will be over? I think the weight will be over, really.
I think so.
But you were wrong.
I feel like they're all gonna be over.
Wrong. Anyway,
The weight for
let's
all
find
these
out
cars
how
are
much this car
over.
weighs. All right, Harry, we've had your car on the scales.
Yes.
It's supposed to weigh 1,940 kilos, but Chris, what did it actually weigh?
1928.
So BMW
Never
weighed it,
mind,
but in the
it's
wrong
actually
direction.
lower.
Or the right direction. Actually, the right direction.
It's
got a full
low-
tank,
the
so when you
weight's
account for that, for
less?
90% full, what does that come to?
1919.
Over on power, under on weight. So the claim power to weight ratio, if you use the official stats, should be 322 horsepower per tonne. The actual 340 horsepower per tonne. I can sense the
He's got the fastest car so
fanboys
far.
getting rather moist in the comment section. They're always rather moist.
My boy's got the fastest car so
These
far.
cars absolutely smash it in the drag race. So keep going on about the drag race. If you want to see a drag race,
Let's see what the
with an
Porsche-
even quicker
Porsche does.
M5 than the normal competition, the CS. Click on the pop-out banner somewhere over Chris's head, probably. I'll follow the link in the description below. Let's see if we can get some better stats though with a Panamera. So the BMW fanboys are probably rejoicing, but can we stop them?
Look at that Panamera.
We've got Matt here. He's brought
Ooh.
down a Panamera.
Satin black,
Turbo
though?
SE hybrid. So this has a 4
Ooh,
litre
that's about to go kind of hard with the yellow brake calipers. Cooking with that car.
I just buy them and drive them. And it's got 870 newton meters of torque. I'm really
Wait, how much? What's the horsepower? I just missed.
horsepower?
Damn.
Yours.
The horsepower.
I just buy them and drive them. And it's got 870 newton meters of torque. I'm really interested to see what this car's actually going to do because of the hybrid system. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's going to do over, under, or because it's Porsche, it's going to be bang on the money?
I'll probably say bang on the money with Porsche.
700
Really?
horsepower.
Okay.
Let's see.
You know what? I'm erring on that side as well.
So this
You
should
know what?
definitely be
I'm
the
just gonna
fastest
stop right now
car.
because I've got to go to Porsche GB.
Imagine
to
the
talk
thing
about
doesn't even
a
hit
car
over
I
600
might be
though.
buying.
That might
I
be
wonder
something wrong with
what
your
that
Porsche, my
could
boy.
be. You know what it is? Let me know in the
There might be something wrong with the Porsche at that point. I'll feel sick. I would feel sick. Active Aero. We love that. That wind goes hard, boy. Damn. Nah, never mind. I think I'll take this Porsche over the Mercedes. Never mind. I'm taking that Porsche over the Mercedes. Woo!
Okay, Matt, so we've just ran the car on the dyno. We've done 3 power runs. The best horsepower is 750.4. It's supposed to be 700 horsepower. Also, the best torque that we managed to get is 924.4 newton meters, over 50 newton meters over the factory quoted figures.
It's surprising when they say it. It's a much powerful car than it was meant to be, so crazy.
Matt, we'll put your car
That's
on sale.
crazy. Why don't they? Nah, the difference is too much though. Like I can get a couple, like like 5 horsepower more, whatnot. But bruh, it's like 50 horsepower more though. Like, yo, they gotta Porsche in them, bro. They gotta redo this. They gotta make a different claim.
Also, the best torque that we managed to get is 924.4 newton meters, over
This is
50
crazy.
newton meters over
I'm so
the factory
blown.
quoted figures.
It's surprising why
I'm
wouldn't they say
blown.
it. It's a much
I'm
powerful
blown.
car than it was meant to be, so crazy.
Matt,
Unless the dyno ain't really
we've got
working right.
It weighs 2,384. With the added fuel, it's 2,426 kilos.
So then, what exactly happened?
Wow,
Well, seeing as
that's
this video is all about power, and weight, I've ranked the cars according to their actual versus claimed
Porsche,
power-to-weight
BMW,
ratios. And so,
Mercedes,
in last place is the
Audi.
Audi, with an actual power-to-weight ratio of 270
You gotta sell that car,
horsepower,
bro.
which is 19 less than it should be.
Nah.
Next is the AMG with a power-to-weight ratio of 305 horsepower.
Then the Beamer,
which is
then the
exactly
Porsche.
as AMG claimed, even though it's achieved this through having a bit more power and a bit more weight. In second place is the Porsche with an
Oh, you
actual
put the
power to
Porsche
weight
second.
ratio of 309 horsepower per tonne, which is 11 more than claimed. But the winner is the
11 more.
BMW, which has an actual power to weight ratio
Okay, BMW,
of
all right.
340 horsepower per tonne, which is
All right, all right.
18 more than
18 more.
BMW says it has. Impressive.
Yeah,
I
that
hope you enjoyed the
M5
video.
is
Please give it a
crazy.
like. Let me know.
Yo, W video right there though. Yeah, that was some freaking awesome content to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, please make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know some other videos go ahead and react to. And I hope you guys have a good and blessed day. Peace out.